Is this mic on? Is it working? How's it going, everybody? Happy freaking Saturday. It's the weekend, and I'm tired. Yeah, I've just spent the last 20 minutes struggling with the stream, so hopefully you can actually hear me. It's been a day, and I'm glad that we can kick it. I'm glad that we can hang out in the chat, talk it up, and say hi to the good folks who are keeping it real on an EDC Saturday. It's been a week. Why is the weekend only 2 days long? I have no idea. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and get it started by saying hi to the good people in the chat. Shout out to my man, Top Dog. He says, don't mind me. I'm here early just poking around looking for raisin cookies. This is a raisin-free zone. There's no raisins here. There's no Inception chocolate chips. I hate raisins. How's it going, Ginger Fisher 75? Thanks for being a channel member. Shout out to Groundfog joining in as well, another channel member. Marco, another channel member. Thanks for being channel members, guys. Scott Brew 72. Thanks for joining in. Welcome in to Neil McKenzie, another channel member. Knife Plebe says, caution, don't have 2 under 2. Is it one of those days? Are the kids giving you hell? That'll happen. That will absolutely happen. Yes. I love that emoji. I love making the emojis. And you know, I was actually making a new emoji for the channel. And I thought, why not just do some brainstorming in the live stream? It's a Saturday stream. We're kicking it. We're keeping it easy. Shout out to LCV Blades Edge, another channel member. Thanks for joining in. LCV Blades Edge says, haha, so 12:30 my time. You must be in the Pacific time zone. That's what I'm guessing. LCV Blades Edge. Oh, okay. So you're in Idaho, not Pacific time zone. You know, I should know that. Once upon a time, I lived in Idaho. That's Go Vandals. You probably know what I'm talking about. Please don't tell me that you're a Boise State Broncos fan. All right. I'll keep politics out of it. I'll keep the Great Potato State's football politics out of it. But if you're in Idaho, you're either a Broncos fan or a Vandals fan, and you know what I'm talking about. But, you know, in this channel, we could just be Chris Reeves fans, right? Knife Plebe says, I would love to live in Idaho. Idaho is a pretty chill state. I like it. It's got a good diversity. Lone Star Talboy, welcome in. Thanks for being a channel member. He says, carry of the day, the sencut Bronze, the Cold Steel Spartan. And shout out to Bluminati Ninja gifting 5 more channel members. Welcome in and welcome back to the new connoisseurs and collectors of all things sharp and shiny. Thank you, Bluminati Ninja, for your generosity. Crazy, man. Thank you. We appreciate it. Welcome into DSP's Organic Snout Juice. Is it organic? How organic is it? Are there pesticides? How's it going, Ed G Blades? Good to see you. Barry Lilly in the house. Oh, hold on. I gotta move this highlighted chat up, and then we're going to make sure that, yeah, there we go. A little live stream editing for your Saturday. He says, hey, Rolly, thinking of cracking out the Tormek, putting a sexy little hollow on that Sonic. I haven't got it yet, but already planning. You got a Tormek? Man, I want one of those. I don't have the space for it. I wish I did. I would love to have a Tormek, awesome sharpening wheel. You jumped the gun. This is my carry today. The Vased Hedgehog. One of the latest and greatest from Vased. featuring, of course, their top liner lock, which is a compression lock. I hate the fact that they call their lock the top liner lock, because all it does is support all the people in the comment section that says a compression lock is just a liner lock. Compression locks are not, they work completely different. They work completely different. I wish they didn't call it a top liner lock. It's a compression lock, but they had to name it something else, right? They couldn't just say, oh, it's a compression lock, because then Spyderco would get really butthurt about that. It's true. It's true. How's it going, Lou? Welcome in. He says Top Dog apparently didn't get the raisin memo. Oh, he got the memo. He's very well aware of my feelings on raisins. Raisins do not belong in cookies. If you want to put raisins in Thanksgiving stuffing, cool. We can hide the raisins in the Thanksgiving stuffing. But have you ever been to somebody's house and they've got a plate of cookies out and the cookies look great and you think they're chocolate chip, and then you grab one and you're like, that's a raisin. You're obligated to eat it. You grab the cookie. You don't want to be rude. It says no sound. Please tell me that you're joking. Please tell me that you're joking. Oh, man. I'm going to check the chat now. You've made me paranoid. I'm going to scroll up. Is there anybody else out there saying that you can't hear me? All right. No one's blowing up the chat yet. Made me nervous there for a second. Oh my goodness. Shout out to the Night's Edge gifting 5 channel memberships. Guys. Dude, thank you, man. Thanks, Neil. I appreciate it, brother. Gifting 5 more channel memberships to the great people here on a Saturday. The Night's Edge had a live stream, and on Wednesday in the last live stream, he said, you better show up or else. And so, fearing for my life, I made sure to check out his live stream. I'm just kidding, of course. Make sure you check out the Night's Edge channel. If a channel moderator would be so kind as to pin or link over to the Night's Edge channel, I would greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so yet, up and coming EDC YouTuber, make sure to check him out. Lou says raisin cookies are chewy in all the wrong places. You know what's worse is when it's a crunchy cookie with a soft raisin. It disrupts the ambiance of the cookie. Lone Star says, if the cookie tastes like poop, turn it over for the correct flavor. Audio drama? John Williams, thanks for confirming, brother. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for being a channel member. He says, sound is good. Good. Oh, yeah. I really hope so. I put a lot into this setup, and sometimes like other channels, like Lefty gives me crap about it. He's like, I just turn on my phone and everything's great. And everyone watches me. I'm like, well, we can't all be Lefty, okay? Dang Ross says, is a Fig Newton a cookie? Yeah, it's a cookie. I would call that a cookie. I know it's one of those great debates, but listen, I mean, if you go overseas to the UK, what we consider cookies, they don't consider to be cookies. The Night's Edge says, I thought I had a wrench. What is this chat? Don't make me send you a Daleka in the mail. I think we could fix that. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I could fix that. Let me see what I can do real quick. In the background, we're gonna figure this out. I thought you had a wrench too. But where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Where is it? Okay, there it is. All right. And shout out to the Night's Edge, who is the latest channel moderator for the live streams. there you have it. And on this day, from this day forth, a new Rollshambo live moderator was born. Thanks for everything that you do, Neil. We appreciate you, brother. The Night Edge says, if Blue is a mod on channel, I have to be a mod on said channel, or else he will shush me outright for outright gifting him. I can't read today. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. We've got a pillar of the EDC community in the chat. The one and only, give it up, Kev from Lefty EDC is in the house. I would tell you all to follow him, but chances are you've only followed me because you already watch his channel. How's it going, Kev? Welcome in, brother. Good to see you. It's called Shillavision. Fibonabit says Lefty is my favorite Cellavision channel. Look, some of us don't pay for cable. We need a shopping network too, right? I had somebody tell me the other day. They left me a comment because I'm always mentioning the knife community, and somebody left a comment, and they're like, "Don't you mean the knife market?" I was like, "Well, to be fair, the definition of a community includes markets. Markets are a big part of communities." And I looked it up because I was like, I can't be the only one, right, that thinks this. So I just typed in Google, are markets part of communities? If I could spell. There we go. And this description says that they are beautiful equalizers and a true melting pot of communities. So there you have it. Even if this is the knife marketplace, we're the melting pot of the goddamn community. I don't curse often on this. But I do when I'm trying to make a point. So yeah. Is it a marketplace? Who cares? Who cares? But some people care. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with that. Let's check out the channel Discord. Let's see what's in the pocket today. If you're a channel member, make sure you head on over to the community tab at YouTube. Click on the members only Discord and share your pocket check. We got some good stuff going on here. One Sneaky Bee, I have no idea who you are on YouTube, but I know you're a channel member, so thank you. He's carrying the Imamba. I love it. It's kind of like a updated version of a Chris Reeves Sabenza. And in fact, I was told, and I'm pretty sure this is true, but I was told that the guy that designed the Imamba actually learned how to make knives under Chris Reeve. So that would make sense, right? I forget his name. I don't have one yet. Mark P coming in with the dead wreck and Ridgeback. Oh man, you know I'm a big fan of that knife. I've got mine right here. Wait, that was nearly bad. There we go. Mine's the Worn Cleaver edition though. And this blade shape is polarizing. The finish on the blade is polarizing. Some people don't like this stone wash. I like it. It's kind of a apocalyptic wash. Like, it's like Dead Reckham said, you know what? If you want to keep your knife pretty, too freaking bad. We're going to beat it up for you. It'll come pre-beat. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Kevin Smith and Knives says, Carrington, the new Vased Hedgehog. Man, I love this knife. This came in, and it's great. It's not gigantic. It's only 7 inches, but with that big old finger choil right there, nice, perfect, choked up grip, geared jimping on the back, beefy old thumb studs. I kept trying to hit a liner. And of course, my favorite part, the compression lock. It's great. It's so good. And I know a lot of people are going to go for the micarta version, but this was designed. Did you know that this was designed after Sonic the Hedgehog? Yeah, facts. So I had to go with the blue and black. Love it. And I love the aggressive look of that blade shape too. It's so good. It's so good. My review of it dropped this morning. So if you want to check out the review, check out the review. Shout out to Jason, says, love that stonewash. Thank you, man. I think it's a beautiful stonewash. I think it's got depth. It has the kind of depth that you get on fat carbon. Let's see if I can get it to catch the light. It's got shine. It's got shimmer. It's got depth. Now, I know that some people don't like how stiff the D10 is on these, which is weird because early reviews said that, you know, these didn't have much of a D10. So I think that they started tuning them differently. For those of you who are wondering, yes, this is breaking in nicely without sacrificing the lockup and lockout. Really good. Really good. And the 7 Series aluminum is fantastic. Did you know that 7 Series aluminum has a Rockwell hardness of around like 85? It's nuts. That's bananas. That's just as good, if not better, than DLC. Ain't that the truth? The Night's Edge says, once you go lefty, you never go back. That's why I don't go lefty. I'm a right-hand man. Through and through. Oh, man. Anybody in here basketball fans? Fans of the NBA? Round 1 of the playoffs start today, and if you can't tell, big Lakers fan here. We're playing the Denver Nuggets, which is kind of funny because I live in Colorado. And so you'd assume I'd be a Nuggets fan, but I haven't always lived in Colorado. And I've actually been a Lakers fan for a long time. So that'll be fun. We're the underdogs. How often does that happen? The Lakers are the underdogs. Oh, yeah, look at that. Ed's got I'm pretty sure that's either the new button lock version of the Model 1 or, wait for it, or it's one of these guys. Blade Runner HQ exclusive American Blade Works Model 1. I love it. It's not for everybody. This blade is not for everybody, but if you do get one, man, I gotta say, the 80s camo carbon fiber on these are fantastic. Absolutely love it. Nice carry, I appreciate it. Drink water with the Mangana Steel Kaimano. That's the one I would pick with the purple haze. Looking good. Got some potatoes on the grill. And then I shared this yesterday. This is just a sneak peek. Here's the funny thing. Like, I try not to post pictures of knives that I haven't released content on yet because it's bad luck. It's like if I do an Instagram post, it will, it's like all of a sudden people are like, well, I saw a picture. Don't need to see the knife. Thank you. And so, yeah, but I couldn't help it because I love that photo. So this will probably be the thumbnail for the video, but I should have the video on this knife coming out here in the next couple of days. The Night's Edge with the QSP Penguin. Love the jigged titanium on that. That looks great. Or is that aluminum? Is that jigged aluminum? No, it's got to be titanium. And of course, we've got a gang of QSP Penguins. This one's a button lock. I dig it. The budget guy coming in with the shred carbon fiber penguin. Very nice. Very nice. And then Ed, so many QSP penguins. At least we haven't seen one in Ultim yet, right? Kaleidoscope of Knives. He's got the Brian Brown Jaeger MV2. Is that the high grain designs? Is that a high grain designs insert? It's got to be the bestech Sin, and then, of course, the Matsi Striga. Can I get a round of applause? Because so far, I think I've identified everything correctly. For the first time in channel history. Can we keep the streak going? Very nice. 8010 with the original goat scales. I still need to get one of those setups. Hey, Oreo Dave coming in hot with the bestech nuke. I dig it, man. That looks fantastic. I still need to get my hands on a bestech nuke. I really like that. A lot. All right, we're going to catch up with the chat here a little bit. Overpriced benchmade is redundant. I think you mean synonymous. Overpriced and benchmade is synonymous. Lone Star Cowboy says Amazon price drop drama results. I didn't. So here's the thing. For those who don't know what Lone Star is talking about, Amazon, I think it was like last night or early this morning, you could buy like a Cold Steel 8010 for like $8, $10. I kid you not. Like, and there's still some pretty cheap ones on there, like a Cold Steel. I saw a Cold Steel Engage for like $25. This is not a new thing. And I don't know if they're like factory thirds or just like really bad clones, but every now and then you will find Cold Steel knives stupidly cheap on Amazon, and everyone's like, well, I mean, even if it sucks, it's still like $8. I have yet to meet a person that bought one of those and is actually happy with it. If you did and you were happy with it and it was a good quality, let me know in the chat. Put it in the chat. But I have yet to find someone that's bought one of those bargain bin Cold Steels on Amazon for like $8 to $20 and actually thought that it was good. And I don't know if they do that as like a write-off. I think somebody told me that, oh, well, Cold Steel just does that to move inventory and they can use it as profit loss for their tax write-off. But every time I talk to somebody that actually bought one, it turns out that they are just like really shoddy made, like factory thirds. If that's what you're referring to, Lone Star, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, shout out to Todd Carr. Welcome in. Thanks for being a channel member. He says, afternoon, everyone. Just stopping by to hit the like button. Dude, Spartan kick that like button.
This is Sparta!
Do it. Good to see you, Todd. El Capitan chat, welcome in. Luzair said, Sham, did you pick up any knives from the great Amazon glitch of 2024? I think I just answered that question. No, I did not. If it's a glitch and you guys get like perfectly good Cold Steel knives that are up to their regular standards for like $8, good on you. For me, I don't trust it because I've seen so many examples of cheapo Cold Steels being sold on Amazons that either look like clones or they look like factory thirds where the tolerances were off. But you know what? What are you risking, right? Are you risking $8? You know, a trip to McDonald's? For me, I just decided not to. In life, generally speaking, when something's too good to be true, it usually is. I don't have time for that. A shout out to Mark. He says, I just bought the Cold Steel Drop Forge Wasp for $10.37. Now I am concerned. Like I said, dude, at the end of the day, thank you for the super chat. At the end of the day, it's $10. You know, with that kind of the thought process a lot of people have, and we'll head on over to Amazon. We'll see if they still have any. But with that thought process, like, is it worth the risk? You're risking $10. For what? Is it a clone? I mean, I guess you'll find out. Is it a factory third? You'll find out. And if it is, at least you only spent $10, right? You know, but if I'm wrong, if it's a glitch, if it's a pricing glitch, then of course, you know, it was a bet well made, and then you're up big. All right. Todd Carr says ECOP storefront is now closed on Amazon, so may have been hacked as well. Well, I mean, are they going to cancel the orders? Are the orders going to be fulfilled? Does Amazon have any kind of stopgap for something like this? Todd Carr says, Rollshambo, this was from a verified seller that had deals on was ECOP. There was Cold Steel, Kershaw, Tops, SE, Half-Breed blades, and a few others. I imagine it was a mistake in pricing. I mean, is it a glitch? Is it not? Better question is, if it really was, are they going to fulfill the orders? Because that would be a huge loss. Imagine basically giving away knives based on a glitch or because you were hacked. I would imagine that if it truly is a situation where they were hacked or where it was a glitch, that those orders will not be fulfilled. A shout out to Oreo Dave, channel mod in the house. Good to see you, Dave. Welcome in. Hope your Saturday's going fantastic. YD Knives says, I hope it ain't a scam. I bought 37 cold steels to flip. Make sure you check out YD Knives eBay store. Honestly, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong and that all the cold steel knives that people bought are great. And if the store is down, I wouldn't be surprised because they sold out. That would not surprise me at all. Todd Carr says, some guys bought over 60 of them last night. I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Again, I'm interested to find out if those orders actually go through. Or if it's a glitch, will they cancel the orders? Because that can happen. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? Let's do this. Oh, but first, let's watch this video. Oh, nice. It's got the Custom Knife Factory Evo in DLC, no less. DLC's so good. And for those that don't know, DLC is diamond-like carbon. It's a very high Rockwell hardness coating that can help keep your knife scratch-free and help keep it rust-free as well. I think that we should get more diamond-like carbon titanium. You know, like they have here on the Evo. I don't have anything against PVD coating or Cerakoting. I like them both. But can we get some DLC up in here? Some DLC coated titanium. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over here to Amazon.com. And we're going to check out ECOP store. I don't know if I can even find it. Or you know what, we could just do this. Cold steel. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Because I looked earlier this morning and I still saw some cheap cold steel knives. Not like ridiculously cheap, mind you, but like, what was it? A cold steel Engage for like 25 bucks. Let's do up to 25. Meh. Okay. So it looks like the rush is over and people just went ham on them. Because these look like the regular ones. All right. Sort by low to high. And we'll do any price, low to high. I love this. Cold steel rubber training millet. The irony in this title right here. Cold steel rubber. It's a... Sorry. It's a trainer. It's a trainer, I know. Yeah, I think all the ridiculously cheap ones are gone. Not surprised. Not surprised. Is it legit? Was it a mistake? Are they factory thirds? Did Cold Steel just want to write off a bunch of stuff and call it a loss? That could be the case as well. We may never know. I don't trust situations like that. I didn't feel like risking any of my hard-earned dollars, to be honest with you. Let's see what's going on over at White Mountain Knives. Coming soon at White Mountain Knives, the Sencut Borzam folding knife, $40. Who's standing in line for that? I gotta know. Is anyone waiting for that one to drop? Probably not me. That knife doesn't do anything for me. Let's see. I feel like they've had this pre-order for the PMP Alpha for a long time. Hasn't it been for forever? This one looks good. The Falcaria. That Damasteel is crazy. What is that? Is that considered like Fafnir Damasteel? That's a specific type of Damasteel pattern. Looks great. That looks great. $700. You got to have the deep pockets for that one. Come on, show me something interesting that I haven't seen yet, White Mountain. No, nothing too new, nothing too interesting. That's a shame. Bummer. Yep, bummer. Nothing too exciting there. What about if we go on over to DLT? We'll catch up with the chat. Top Dog says, dang it, got distracted by colored pens, but I'm here now. Welcome back. Hey, and shout out and welcome into Jim Miller. How's it going, Jim? Good to see you. Mark says, note, there is a delay in shipping for the Cold Steel, May 3 to 6. Wonder if that means something. Maybe they're trying to figure out how they can cancel those orders. If it really was just a glitch, that's what they'll be doing. Because basically, all that does, like the $8 to $10 covers the cost of shipping. That doesn't cover the cost of the knife. I would not be surprised. They have it, the Cold Steel Recondom 1. Exciting. It's exciting. The Night's Edge says, I'm messing with the stupid Wi-Fi extender. If I'm not back in 10, call the Coast Guard. If not back in 30, y'all have a great weekend. But yeah. DLT, don't let me down. Show me something new. Show me something exciting. What's dropping? Man. Where's all the new and exciting drops? I mean, I guess if you're into fixed blades, this actually looks pretty cool. A 7-forged Jackal with the stacked handle. MagnaCut, $350. Damn. I don't know a whole lot about this company. I like that blade shape though. I like the pin. Those pins are cool. The stacked handles don't look the greatest in my opinion, but they do feel good. They've got great ergos. It's got a great feel in the hand. USA made. I don't know. Fixed blades, not quite my jam. I don't know why they still have this listed as in stock, because this has not been in stock for a minute. They need to change that. It's like they haven't updated their website. Coming soon, anything new? The Riot XO utility. New Spartan Harsey folders. Ooh, or you could get a benchmade mini Adira. I'm not gonna, I won't. I refuse. Oh man. I feel like they're letting me down. That's a damn shame. What a shame. Let's try NC Blade. New products. Well, it looks like they released the Davlis. Because I remember I got an email on that, and now they're sold out. Lots of new microtechs. Ooh. The new Microtech Cypher 2. I had a Microtech Cypher Mark 7 and I loved that knife. I wish I had never sold it. Or rather, I used it in a swap. I mean, these look good. They're a little shorter than the Mark 7s. But I like that blade shape. I like what they did with the pocket clip. $400 in stonewashed aluminum that looks like titanium, but it's not. What kind of aluminum is that? Is that 6 series or 7 series aluminum? It doesn't say. Bummer. Show me something new. Show me something exciting. Ooh, these are cool. The Mech Force Tashi Baruka designs, the Son of Sam. That's a lot of S's. Bronze accents. Tashi Barucha, Son of Sam folder in stonewash. My microphone hates me right now, but that looks great. The one thing that I don't get about Tashi Baruka is he doesn't like doing sharpening choils, and I don't know why. Like, dude, just cut in a sharpening choil. Are you really worried about that knife, that knife edge getting like stuck on something? Otherwise, great looking knife. I want to check one of these out. Put it on the list. Sharp by Design Mini Evo. It looks like they still have a Davlis in stock. That's cool. We got some Medford Slim Middies, Slim Praetorian. All right. Nothing too crazy. Somebody's got to have something somewhere. Come on. All right. I'm going back to the chat. All these retailers are letting me down. Barry Lilly said, tried to get the X Cayman for $49, but wouldn't give me Australian location for shipping. Don't you hate it when that happens? Mark says, I've been trying to be disciplined and not buy budget knives in order to save up for expensive knives, but I thought it looked cool, so I ordered the CJRB Bowie Pyrite in rose gold. The Bowie Pyrite is great, man. I really enjoy it. It's the best pyrite they've released. And it's one of those knives that you could feel good about carrying. You could feel good about doing dumb stuff with it because it's not super expensive. What, $50? $59? Or at least they were. I really like it. I want a more premium version because I'm just that guy that has a great budget knife that wants it to be more premium. Top Dog says, I love smacking that like button. Spartan, kick the like button. Do it. How's it going? Quick Slash. He says, I've been happy with the Teal S90V PM2. Which carbon fiber scales do I get? So this is a great question. If you want carbon fiber scales, I would 100% go to Sharp Dress Knives. Sharp Dress Knives does a lot of hand finishing on these. They're made in the United States by one man behind the wheel, doing it all himself. And I can tell you from experience, the quality on his carbon fiber is great. It's so good. Let's look at some options. So you could do the dark matter blue. You could do the dark matter red, and I actually have this. I have this set right here. The tolerances are great. The feel is great. They're not cheap. They're not cheap, but they're not cheaply made either. So if you want carbon fiber scales, I would go here. You can get them in marbled carbon, lava flow, white storm. That actually looks pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I am partial to the dark matter carbon fiber. You can even get it in the green dark matter. That's not a good picture of that. They look better in person, I promise you. That's not the most flattering picture of his work. But they look good. You can even get them in micarta or the Arctic Storm. So yeah, I would recommend Sharp Dress Knives if you like carbon fiber scales. Absolutely. Or if you want a set of scales that are titanium, you have a couple options. For example, you could go over to Rock Scale. Rock Scales, another American manufacturer of knife mods. And of course, they do the Spyderco PM2. Some modifications that I'm going to suggest. First of all, get rid of the god-awful Spyderco lanyard tube and get one of these. Even if this is the only thing that you get from Rock Scale, get one of these. You can get it in the regular silver finish if you don't want anything too colorful. But the best part is that it gets rid of something that is really hard and difficult to remove from your knife when you go to take it apart, and that is the lanyard tube, because the lanyard tube from Spyderco is flared and it makes it difficult to remove. So once you do get it removed, replace it with one of these, because then it's not a flared lanyard tube. You can add a pop of color if you want. You can make it match some colored hardware from them too. I've got one with these scales, with the critter scales and the backspacer and the lanyard tube and the hardware, and I gotta say, I love it. So I would definitely do that. They even have a new clip out. It's the Slim Tanto. I have it on my modified Para 3 right now, which I'm actually thinking about getting a new set of scales for this one too. I might be retiring this build and using the blade and getting a different set of scales for it. Maybe I should go with this, or you can go with Mettenboss. Mettenboss is amazing. Mettenboss's work is really freaking good. I kind of want to do the Para 3 in zirconium, but that's expensive. $219 for scales, but it's zirconium. Black zirconium is tougher and harder than regular titanium, which means it's more scratch resistant. It's going to withstand more abuse if you care about those things. But you pay for it. You absolutely pay for it, without a doubt. But if you want regular titanium scales, he does those too. Like, you can get it in Sagaiha. You can get it in like a topographic pattern. You can get a frag pattern. Like, these look great. You can get copper. Mettenboss does great work. Ask me how I know. Yeah, knife modding is one of my favorite things to do on a Spyderco. The Night's Edge says, I like Kevin Smock's scales, but, and you won't believe this, he only makes them for the Smock. Correct. He does custom scales for his Smock that is made by Spyderco but designed by him. And it's a, honestly, if you have a Spyderco Smock, do that modification. Specifically, get the Kevin Smock scales, because there's nothing cooler than getting titanium scales for a knife by the designer. That's cool. The scales come with their own certificate of authenticity. He does limited runs. No two sets of scales are the same, and it's something that makes your smock very unique to you. I enjoy it. Shout out to Mark P with the $10 donation. Excuse me, Mark with the $10 donation. He says, speaking of expensive, I wanted to get something obscene new version Neemly copper acid stonewash copper fat carbon. Any thoughts? The Neemly cleaver, the new version. Man, talk about a knife I almost pulled the trigger on. Something Obscene Co. There we go. Something Obscene Co. They didn't take it down off the site, did they? No, of course they didn't. The new version. So this is the old version, the V4, right? And this is the new version. The new version has it's different blade geometry. It's still similar. And you said the acid stonewash copper fat carbon. This one? Is it this one? Ooh. Yeah, that looks great. That looks really great. I actually really like that. It's sold out. I wonder if you can buy these in other places. That looks great. I love the way that fat carbon looks. I know that this is a picture which has been photoshopped or edited to some extent to hit their aesthetic on their website. However, I love the way that looks. I love the finish. I wish that it had a single-sided cap to pivot, but I mean, that's a small thing. I actually really enjoy this compound grind with the thin hollow up here at the front. I enjoy that. Some people don't, but I do. It's great for cutting, for slashing, for stabbing. It gives you more girth behind the edge, behind the spine of the blade, right where the jimping goes. So if you need a beefier blade geometry, you can have that. Plus, it just looks freaking cool. I don't have a Something Obscene Company knife yet. The timing has always been off. $375. I thought these were way more expensive. What happened? I thought these were like $400 or $500. Did they drop in price? Are they all sold out? I think they're all sold out. No, you can still get the $900 version, which is Fafnir Damasteel half dress with Mokame V2. That looks pretty good. I'm not even gonna act like that doesn't look amazing. That looks fantastic. Odin's Eye Damacor, also still available. Also $900. $900 is quite a lot to pay for a production knife. People do it. Would I do it? Could I do it? Not yet. We're not there yet. I wonder where else you can buy these. Something Obscene Neemly Cleaver. Come on, Google, don't let me down. Reddit Knife Swap. Arizona Custom Knives. Wow. The J-Cape V4 Odin's Eye, $1,300 on Arizona Custom Knives. That's rough. That pricing though. Arizona Custom Knives, stop it. Where else can you find these? Sharp Things. Okay. Something Obscene. Out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Man, I'm starting to think that I should have hopped on that for $375. What about Knife Joy? I could have sworn I saw some on Knife Joy. While that loads up, we'll check with the chat. Quick Slash says, I've had the lanyard tube rattle after I changed some scales on an older PM2. I just dabbed some super glue in there. That's one way to make sure that lanyard tube never rattles. I just dabbed some super glue in there, though I do have one black and one silver spare titanium PM2 parts kit. Nice, man. Wait, that's the wrong one. Nice. The Night's Edge says, man, I love that Something Obscene Lek. I think they still have some available on Knife Joy. Lek. Yeah. Yes, they do. $400. This is one that I wanted as well. I actually really like that. I know a lot of people don't, but that is in fact my jam. I was even intrigued by the fact that they had these in chisel grind. Chisel grind blade geometry can be really freaking good. Oh, look at that. Save $500, get the Damas steel with the which type is that? Odin's Eye? Damascus stud and collar. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks really good. $750 though. That's a lot. That's a lot of cookies to spend on a production knife. A shout out to Mikey Daily Carey, connoisseur and collector for 5 months. He says, Roll, thanks to you, I know more about knives. Right on, man. Glad to hear that. Glad that I could actually help somebody. Normally, I just help people spend more money. There's a lot of wives out there that really dislike me. Ryan Shear, thanks for joining in. He says, gotta bounce. Y'all take care and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Dude, you as well. Make it a good one. Kevin C. I thought you were here. I thought you've been here the whole time.
This is Sparta!
Says that exact one with the copper blade, yeah. All right, let's see. Something Obscene. What a cool company. They've got some great designs. Everything from them is sold out. Always, except for the Lek. This is how you know it wasn't popular. When it's made its way to the sale racks of the retailers. I still want one of these. I actually really like that aesthetic. $400. It is, in fact, what it is. All right. Mark says, I don't know if the info I see is correct, but it says 44 people watching, but only 13 have hit the like button. It's what happens when I start mentioning my my sports allegiances. They're like, oh no, we're going to take that like away. He's a Lakers fan. LCD Blades is like, oh, he's a Vandal, an Idaho Vandal, but this is Bronco country. This is why you're not supposed to talk sports. You're not supposed to talk politics. It's a Saturday. We're getting wild with it. I don't know. But while we're here, I wonder what's new on Knife Joy. Coming soon on Knife Joy. Knife Joy has been one of those retailers that I've been checking out a lot lately. They have nothing coming soon. Are all these retail stores on holiday? What do you mean you have nothing coming soon? What a farce. What about on sale? Ooh, okay, so this looks great. This is one I've been considering picking up because it's a steal. It's a steal. All pun intended. It's the Cavist Invert in 14C in titanium, and it's $69. $69. 14C in titanium. That looks great. Looks like they've got a sale on the Beyond EDC Riverwolf. You can get that for $169. That's not bad. That's really not bad. The Surge Production Greenleaf Slip Joint in M390 for $90. I need to get a Surge slip joint. The one that I want one of his custom beans though. Serge Panchenko. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. He does some really cool slip joints. Serge knives. There we go. The Slip 5 in bronze titanium. I haven't seen this one yet. You know, that could be really good. At first, I wasn't sure about that blade shape, but that actually could be really good. I like the finish on the handles. It's simple. It's simplistic. The Slip 5 is my newest edition of the original slip joints I released a few years ago, but with the new blade shape. These slip joints are a modern take with a bit of my own style. Spring tension on these is light, as the only way to open the blade is with the nail nick. Ah, made for him in China. Bummer. I was like, is this one of his customs? The bean. So this is what I'm talking about. I want one of these. Are these slip joints? I thought they were slip joints. I'm probably just misinformed. But those look great. Don't they? It got a bit of a steampunk vibe. But the level of manufacturing that goes into these is so good. Like, those are functional pieces of art. That's something you could 100% use. Yeah. I want one of those. Are they available? Probably not. Probably not. I know he's working on another batch of, what does he call that knife? You know what I'm talking about. He also makes the Model 3 watch, which is pretty cool. I try not to get into watches because I want to be able to do things like pay my rent. The OD green dial with ammo can bezels. That looks classy. $350. Those are also made for him in China, but he makes the bezels. Okay. I was smart today. I brought my water bottle. Trying to stay hydrated in these lives. Hey, Barry Lily with the $7.99 donation. Says, keep up the quality. I'll catch it up. Thank you, man. Mark P with the $10 donation. Oh, man, you guys are so good to me. Thank you so much. He says, okay, I've done this in other lives. The $5 in 5 minutes challenge. I challenge everyone in the chat to donate $5 to Rollshambo for his hard work in creating content for us on Rollshambo's Mark. Am I counting us down? What is going on? What is going on? $5 in 5 minutes. Damn. You guys are not required to do this. Mark, thank you so much, man. That's super generous of you. You've been generous all live long. All right, man. If you're gonna do the $5 in 5 minutes challenge, I guess that starts now. And I'll say this. You guys have made my day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your generosity. That truly means a lot. Mark, Barry, Mikey, all the channel members, thank you guys. Seriously. Mark says, just say when to start. It's my time, it's 2:34. So I guess you could say the clock starts now. At 2:34. NFK20 says, damn, son. Thank you, man, for the $20 donation. Hey, man, with the $5 donation. You guys are going crazy. Illuminati Ninja with another $5 donation. Damn. Man, thank you guys. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. Illuminati says, this is Sparta. Oh man, you guys just made my day. Thank you so much. That's super generous. Chase R with the $5 donation says, thanks, Roll. Love the channel. And Knife Bleed with the $5 donation. Night's Edge says, I gave my 5 memberships and bought a Chavez scapegoat because I like and trust Rollshambo. What more do y'all people want from me? Oh my goodness. The Night's Edge says, I'm mailing Bluminati Ninja my water bill. Thanks for the $5 donation, man. He says, Barry Lilly says, wow, that escalated quickly. You guys are insane, man. Thank you so much. Like that's crazy. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Knife Bleep says, that was the first time I ever donated to anyone. Thank you, man. Top Dog with the $5 and 2-cent donation. Thanks, man. Says, here you go, buddy. Oreo Dave, thank you, man, for the $5 donation. I can't. That is nuts. Thank you guys so much for being so generous, for supporting the channel. That just made my day. I had no idea. Speechless over here. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. I completely lost my train of thought, but I was talking about watches, and then the chat did some crazy stuff. NFK says, first donation myself. NFK, thank you, man. I know that I greatly appreciate it. It's because of the generosity of the people that watch this channel that I'm able to get some of the stuff that I get. Like, for example, the I almost said QSP Hedgehog. Wrong Hedgehog. The Vased Hedgehog was bought with money from channel memberships. So it definitely makes a difference, and I try to make sure that the content that I make is worth the commitment of time more than anything, because when people watch the channel, they're spending their most valuable currency, time. You can always make more money, you can never make more time, and if I ask people to spend that, I want it to be quality, I want it to be entertaining, I want it to be educational. And so thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, for doing that stuff for me, and for this craziness. That made my entire weekend right there. Thank you. I wonder what other knives Surge has. We might have to pull the trigger on this one. We might go crazy. We might go crazy and pull the trigger on this one. The Slip 5. I don't have one yet. The question is it good enough to replace this one? Is it good enough to replace my other Hedgehog? Because apparently we're collecting Hedgehogs over here. Is it good enough to replace this one? That's a tall order for anybody. It costs about the same. It's titanium. It's M390. We might have to find out. A shout out to Heyman for gifting the new channel membership. D King was gifted a channel membership. Congratulations, man.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for your generosity. You guys are so cool.
This is Sparta!
Spartan kicked that like button for every single person in the chat who was so generous today and donated. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to step away from this page because this page is dangerous. I might buy something. What else? Oh, let's check out Blade Runner HQ. I swear they get new stuff in every day. Now, they're doing a lot of microtech. They're doing a lot of heretic, a lot of pro tech, and there's a lot of variety here. They also get some pre-owned customs, which I think are fantastic. For example, this one is a pre-owned John Gray rostrum in black rain Tonso circuit pattern milled titanium with purple anomokutai accents. That's bananas. And it's gorgeous. And it's Magna Cut? Like, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Look at that backspacer, though. What in the world? What in the world is going on? John Gray. John Gray is one of those knife makers that one day I will have one of his pieces. He does such a great job. New microtech, okay. If you guys didn't know, Blade Runner HQ is trying to clear out a lot of different brands. And so they have, right now, you can use code SHAMBO, that's SHAMBO, on Riot, Paragon, Max Ace, and Medford for 20% off. So let's see what they got for the Wii Knife Co. They've got quite a bit, actually. You get a Wii Vision R for, let's see, what is that? A $54 discount? $55 discount? The Wii Mini Malice for $50 off. You could get the Wii Blue for almost $60 off. Crazy town. Absolutely bananas. The Primoris, you get that for $36 off. I don't get anything. It's not an affiliate discount code. It's just a discount code that they said, you know what, give it to your channel, and we're trying to clear out some inventory. So there you go. If you want a Wii knife, definitely head on over to Blade Runner HQ. Use code SHAMBO for 20% off. That's insanity. What about Riot? What do they have for Riots? Now would be a perfect time to get an XOK. If you wanted one of these, you get it for, instead of $170, you could get it for 100 and what? That's $34 off. So $136. I might get one of those. Talk about a fidget knife. They've got Riot Exos. They've got the Karambits. What else? Oh, those are all sold out. Okay. What about Paragon? Yeah. Max Ace. Now would be a good time to get a Max Ace Kestrel if you wanted one of those. Or if you wanted one of these folding scythes, those are nuts. Max Ace Peregrine. Okay. But yeah, definitely worth checking it out if you wanted a Wii Riot, Medford, Paragon, or Max Ace knife. Save yourself some money. Kaleidoscope of Knives says, nothing replaces the Hedgehog for long. This lives in my pocket. This is easily my most carried knife this year because of the convenience. Because I can just slip it in the fifth pocket and I can carry anything else. And I don't have to sacrifice any pocket space to carry this. It is super premium materials, like a Jack Wolf knife, but you're not spending $250 or $300. This is a $150 knife in Miami Vice carbon fiber M390. Extremely good blade geometry. Like, people don't understand just how important that is, but most of your edge retention comes from the edge and blade geometry. That's a fact. That's why this is so hard to put down. It's one of my most useful knives. One of the best values as well. NFK20 says, loving these emojis.
Oh, yeah.
I've got more coming too. You know, that reminds me, something I was going to do on the live stream. We're going to do some brainstorming for the next emoji. And I might actually make this next one into either some stickers or some merch or something. And so let's do some fun with some artificial intelligence prompts. Make me a clip art golden wrench. Can we do that? All right. So this is an AI prompter. Let's see. The golden wrench. Can it help us out? Okay. Make it an emoji. Come on, artificial intelligence. The golden wrench. I don't want to have to work too hard in Photoshop. The golden wrench will be the next channel members emoji. I said to make it an emoji, and it's like, do you want it to be part of the face? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Just the wrench. No smiley face. All right. Can we find a winner for the golden wrench? I might just build the whole thing in Photoshop, but I like doing this one too. Okay. I'm going to be more specific. Create an emoji of a golden wrench on a white background with the letters D B A D, D-bad. Extra points if you know what that acronym is for. The golden wrench for the golden rule. The golden rule is don't be a dick. D-bad. Come on, artificial intelligence. Don't let me down. We're working on something Oh, that's not it. That is not what I wanted. It can't separate emoji. That's artificial intelligence for you, though. D-bad, not D-bait. Come on now. It's so polite. It says, I apologize for the oversight. Here's the golden wrench emoji with the correct text. While we wait for that, let's catch up with the chat. Mark says, when are those darn $108 OTFs from Max Ace going to be back in? You mean the Neptune? Who knows, dude? I mean, Max Ace Neptune. Maybe we can find one on the stream. We know that they're sold out on Max Ace's website. We know this. I have a really hard time recommending anyone buy anything from AliExpress, but let's see if they have them. Nope, item is out of stock. Okay. White Mountain Knives doesn't have them. I mean, will we have to buy it off of Max Ace's own website? We might have to. Yeah, we might have to. So here's what I'm going to do, though, because I want to check one out. They're just not available. like ever. Yeah, these are all sold out, which is too damn bad. Yep. The add to cart button looks like it works, but it doesn't. Is there a way I can sign up for a sheet to be so they can let me know? No. That's a bummer. I will keep an eye on this. If I see the Max Ace Neptune come back in stock, and I'll check back weekly, I will make sure to post it on the channel community. How about that? We'll do that. This one, freaking AI. This is how bad artificial intelligence is. I said, make sure it says DBAD for don't be a dick. And it's like, DAD? 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 No. That's not it at all. That is not it at all. We might have to do... Okay, so let's do this. Make a clip art picture of a golden wrench on a white background. We're going to flip the script. You have to be specific with artificial intelligence. Come on now. The Night's Edge says, artificial intelligence made me a badass logo, but it somehow had hieroglyphics on there. It probably makes sense, you know, to the artificial intelligence. Hey, shout out to BC Gerbs. What's up, Gerbs? He says, happy 420 to everyone in here, and we are sending many blessings to you, Mr. Rollshambo. Man, thanks for dropping by. I feel like it's been a minute since I saw you last. Lou says the next emoji should be a picture of you wearing the Robin mask and tights. Oh, man. I don't know if that one will happen. Hey, NFK20, thanks for dropping in, man. Thanks for being part of the live, being a channel member, for your generosity, and have a great rest of your weekend. BC Jerb says, Donnie B all day? Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize that DBAD is Donnie B all day, but it is. But D-bad is don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. D-bad. We might have to rethink that one, though. I asked for a white background. What the hell is this? All right, guys. So here's the deal. I'm going to have to go over to Photoshop, and I'm going to have to build this emoji manually, but we will. The golden wrench will be in a channel emoji. It might turn into some channel stickers. It might turn into some channel merch. The message of don't be a dick is the golden rule, and it makes sense to go with the golden wrench. So it is, in fact, what it is. Top Dog says, you're lucky it didn't give you a golden dick. Lucky or unfortunate? I mean, men have asked for less in this world. Mark says, how about make a golden wrench statue award? I'd have to go over to the trophy shop, see what they could do. Lone Star says, golden dab for 420. Don't be a dink. YD Knife says, I thought it meant down bad. Maybe it does. All right, the Night's Edge. Thanks for dropping by, brother. He says, I got to do some family stuff. Hope everyone has a great weekend and don't be a dick.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. You know what? This, I think, is a good stopping point because we all have stuff to do. I'm going to drop the music for a second. I wanted to say thank you. You guys are absolutely incredible. The support that you've shown in the live today is completely blown my mind. Thank you all so much for your generosity, for watching the channel, for spending your time with this channel. It's because of you that I have a commitment to creating quality content that people like to watch on knives and topics that people like to hear about. I have more Steel Snobs videos in the works. I've got more knife reviews in the works. I've got more content that is coming out. The channel is not slowing down. It is speeding up at a very rapid pace, and it is 100% because of the support of amazing people like you. I could not and would not do this without you. So thank you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your weekend. Do something great. Be great. I will be live again on Wednesday. The next live stream, of course, will be Wednesday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you could make it, that would be great. If not, I totally understand. So in that case, for some of you guys, I will see you soon. For everyone else, I'll see you later.